Hello, welcome to the part of the tutorial where I teach you how to solve the edges of both layers. For this step we're going to have white on the bottom. Look in the top layer. You should notice that there are 4 edges in the top layer. Look for an edge of the top layer that has white in it. This one doesn't, this one doesn't, this one doesn't, this one does, because it has white. Now what you do, since white is in the front rather than on top, which is the other case that I need to show you, match it above, orange with orange. Now move it out of the way. Bring the middle layer up, doing M prime. Kick this one out, bring this into place, and bring the slot back down. That solves this piece. Now you have one that's right here that you kicked out. White's in front. Match it up. Move it here. Bring this up. Put this in, kick this out, and bring this down. So match it up here, out of the way, up, kick it out, bring it in, down. Oh no, I have one that's in its right spot, but it's not oriented the right way. How do I solve this? Well, you bring this up, you kick it out, and you bring the slot back down. Now we have our second type of case, where white is on top. Match up the front with the front, thread to thread. Bring the slot up. If you're thinking where to go, it's actually back here. Do a U2. No, not do a barrel roll. Do a U2. And then bring the slot back down. That solves these 2 layers down here. Whoa, I skipped orientation. Now since you know how to do initial edges, the I in MOSIE, I need to teach you the E in MOSIE, which stands for edges of the last layer. So now, since all these corners are flipped the right way and are permuted, now you can have either 3 different cases of how these are oriented or flipped. You can either have it where there are 2 flipped the right way that are opposite each other. Oopsies. Whoas, why can't I do that? Two that are flipped the correct way, that are next to each other. None that are flipped the right way. That's the third one. The optimal solution for this is obviously to have them all already flipped the right way like I did before. Now you see that, yeah, this is what we want. We want yellow on top. So for the first case, which is this one, put the incorrectly oriented edges in the back left-hand corner under the top face. You need to do this algorithm in order to flip these the right way. M prime, U, M, U2, M prime, U, M. And that gets all the yellow stickers on top here. Here's the second case that I showed you. Well, actually, here's the first case that I showed you, but the second algorithm I'm going to teach you for this, where these 2 are incorrect and they are opposite from each other. Put it in the front and the back, well, the incorrect one side is, and do M prime, U, M prime, U, M prime, U2, M, U, M, U, M. Yeah, that's it. And that flips all these the right way. So now, if you have none of them flipped the right way, you'll need to do this algorithm. M, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, M2, U, R, U prime, L prime. Now you should see that white's in front here, so just put it down there. And these are all flipped the right way. Now, to finish this off, to finish the entire cube off, you should notice And now since these are flipped the right way, you have these two layers already done. All we need to do now is get to permute these edges, and then the cube is solved, which is the good part. Here's the first case I'm going to teach you for permutation of the edges. 1 is correct, because it's matched up here. The other 3 are incorrect, because they're not matching. This one happens, this one is where you need to cycle, as I say, these 3 pieces clockwise. Where this piece needs to go here, this piece needs to go here, and this piece needs to go here. It's a cycle, basically a circle. Here's how you solve it. This is the clockwise way. R2, U, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R prime. Doing that fast, it would look like this. That wasn't really fast, but still. The second case we could have is the exact opposite of that, where this one's correct, placed in the back, these 3 are incorrect, and it needs to cycle counterclockwise. This needs to go here, this needs to go here, this needs to go here. The way you solve this is you do the exact opposite of the one I just showed you. I actually think this one's easier than the last one I showed you. R, U prime, R, U, R, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2. Fail. And that solves that. The third case we have is where none of these are correct. And you should see that this one should go here, this one should go here, and these need to switch too. These need to switch, these need to switch. Here's how you solve this. M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2. And that solves that. The last case you could have is where these 2 need to switch that are adjacent to each other, and these 2 need to switch that are adjacent to each other. Hold it so that the 2 that need to switch are in the front and the right. Now you do M2, U, M2, U, M prime, U2, M2, U2, M prime, U2, and that solves it. So yeah, I'm Ranzha V E. Don't forget to refresh your lenses and to rate, comment, and subscribe to these videos here. And also, don't forget to watch Cubing Weekly every Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time or 10 p.m. Eastern Time.